Grand Rising! Happy Kwanzaa! If you are a first-time viewer, welcome. My name is Joseph Long, and I thank you for tuning in. To all my returning viewers, hello, friends. Come on, Miss Pat. I see your text message. Give me one moment, everyone. I was a little late, so I'm getting the messages. All right. See, I feel the love already. I'm a little late, so people know 5+ minutes late is not like me. So she wanted to check to see if everything is all right. So come on, everyone. I am on. I am on YouTube and Instagram Live. Tune on in. And I'm just going to give a few seconds for people like Miss Pat to come on in. I don't want them to miss much, but I don't want to take too much of your time because I'm going to work today, and I'm sure some of you are. There's Miss Pat. All right, so Habarigani, if you responded Kujichugolia, then you are correct. The second day of Kwanzaa honors self-determination and is celebrated on December 27th. On this day, each person asks themselves three basic questions. One, who am I? Two, am I really who I say I am? I get from that, am I being my authentic self? And three, am I all that I ought to be? You may want to write these questions down and meditate on them sometime today. So I will repeat these three questions twice, slowly, to allow you the opportunity to write them down and to reflect on them throughout the day or later throughout the day. So the first question is, who am I? Second question, am I really who I say I am? And third question, am I all that I ought to be? And if someone want to write these in either the two platforms, I would greatly appreciate it. So I'm going to take it even slower in case someone wants to take charge of doing that. First question. I'm going to go through these one more time. Who am I? Second question. Am I really who I say I am? And three, am I all that I ought to be? Got it? All right, I see Miss Pat wrote the first question, who am I? And Miss Pat, that second question is, am I really who I say I am? And that third question is, am I all that I ought to be? Now, this is not on script, and I started not to go here, but I'm going to go here. Yesterday on YouTube, I received a message, wasn't totally shocked, and yes, I was and I wasn't, if that makes sense. This person, I never seen this person, and human nature never ceases to amaze me. See, we won't follow things that can refer to any and every group. We do not respond to nice things, or what am I trying to say? We don't respond to things that's out there that we all could be like, oh, I know that. It's just a refresher, it's a reminder. But when things are new and we don't totally understand them, they may seem different, they may seem weird. That's the things we comment on. And it's the comments that amazes me, the type of comments. We don't go to an individual or a group of people and be like, I don't get that. That don't make sense to me. Can you explain that more? That doesn't sound like that will help everybody, the world. We don't go that route. We go the route like this woman went yesterday, this child of God. I'm going to say that. I'm going to remind myself of that. This person, yesterday I did a brief Kwanzaa practice. You being that yesterday was the first day of Kwanzaa. And the feedback I got from this individual was that Kwanzaa is a Black supremacist holiday. And that threw me for a loop. So I read the rest of her comments because I was like, how does she get that from Kwanzaa? So and I'm just paraphrasing, she made the comment about shoot, I need to go back to it because she made the comment something along the fact this before the revolution. So I'm speaking to all of those, this woman, this child of God, and all other people who may feel that way, is that we don't have to take that outlook on practices that's geared towards a certain group, a certain community. I'm doing this publicly because I personally believe, and I know I'm going to have some people from the Black community who's going to disagree with me, but I think the principles of Kwanzaa could, what is the word I'm trying to think of? Can be utilized for any community, all communities. Basically, what Kwanzaa is, and I can only speak from a point of view of being of the Black community. I think during this time, the Black community needs these principles, needs this practice more than ever. Kwanzaa was created in 1966. And in 2021, we still talking about police brutality. We talking about disrespect from other communities. We still talking about hatred towards one community. Now, I agree, all communities face this to one degree or another, but it seems like the Black community is dealing with this so much more, or at least it's being publicized even more. But my point is that in these situations, I believe is when we get back to the grassroots of putting family in the forefront, honoring family, honoring where we came from, honoring and respecting our ancestors, our elders, those who left before us, who were trailblazers, even within our intermediate families. I think that's important when you do practices of self-reflection. Like today, who am I? Am I being my best person, my best individual? Am I benefiting my family, my community? That's all Kwanzaa is basically is. And I know it could be something scary if you're not of the Black community and this is being presented to a certain community. I know that could sound like trying to put this is the beginning of a revolution. And not to scare you, it is a revolution, but not the revolution you're talking about. It's a revolution that we all should be encountering. And I think that's why Kwanzaa has been set up during this time of day, because it's about a cleansing, a mental cleansing, a mental conditioning. It's not all about I, it should be about us, we. And I think as the Black community, we could cultivate that more. I think all communities are, but I'm talking to the Black community. And for those of you who are not of the Black community, if you feel you could cultivate this, you could use these principles, I'm inviting you to come on. Yes, do this. This is a global thing. This is what it's all about. It's about making our world, our communities, ourselves better. Now, I went on a tangent on that, and that was not on the script, but I felt I had to go there. I couldn't, I was just gonna let that, I left the comment there in case any of you want to see what the comment is. Maybe I read her statement incorrectly. Maybe she didn't mean what I thought or what have you, but I left it on there as a reminder to myself that as you grow, you're going to see more comments like these. And you need to be able to not let it deter you or sway you one way or the other. All righty, so let's move on. Now I want to invite you to join me with a hand warming guided imagery practice. This is an integrative approach towards whole health for pain and suffering. Let us begin. Begin by getting into a comfortable position, resting in a chair, lying down on a couch or bed, and take 3 deep breaths. As you are breathing in and out, you can begin to allow relaxation and comfort to flow through you, however that feels to you. Starting from your eyelids, allowing relaxation to flow up over your forehead. This relaxation can flow up over the top of the head, spreading through all of your scalp and down the back of your head, flowing down, down into the muscles at the back of your neck. All those muscles, they're just beginning to relax in your own way. And as you allow comfort and relaxation to flow through and down now, down from your eyelids, down through your face. Relaxation trickling down, rather like rain on a window pane. Relaxation flowing down, down your cheeks, your jaw. So you are not clenching your teeth together and into the muscles at the front of your neck. All the muscles in your head, your face, and neck just beginning to relax. And it may be that your head feels a little heavier. And if you wish, you can allow it to move into its most comfortable position to one side or the other, or to be supported even more by the back of the chair. Feeling the head completely supported. And you can allow the same feeling of relaxation and comfort to begin to spread and flow out across your shoulders and down, down into your arms, flowing its path in your mind's eye, flowing all the way down, down through all the muscles at the top of your arms, across your elbows, down through the lower arms into your hands, even into your fingers, right to the tips of your fingers. All the muscles in your arms beginning to relax, beginning to let go of any tension, that relaxation and feeling of comfort flowing all the way down. That's right. All the muscles beginning to feel looser, more comfortable. You can allow that relaxed feeling and comfort to flow down through your body, down from the back of your neck, through all the muscles in your back, flowing all the way down like a stream, through these muscles, one either side of the spine. This relaxation flowing down all the way to the base of the back. And all these muscles begin to relax. And then your body can sink a little more into the comfort of the chair. And going down from the front of the neck, allowing that relaxation to flow down through all of the muscles in and around your chest. So that you are only using the muscles you need to breathe easily and comfortably. Only those muscles you need to use. Down through all the muscles around the waist, your tummy, your abdomen, and all those muscles beginning to relax, to feel more comfortable, and you can gradually become aware of the deeper state of comfort. Allowing that same relaxation to flow down into your legs, flowing all the way down through your thighs, through the muscles at the front, at the back, and the sides of your thighs, flowing all the way through. All of those muscles gradually beginning to feel looser, more relaxed, down across your knees, into your calf muscles, flowing all the way down into your feet, right to the ends of your toes, so that even the tiniest muscles are beginning to relax. Letting go of any tension, and your feet can feel as though you have been wearing a pair of tight shoes that you have just taken off, and your feet can spread out a little. And as you just rest, relaxing more and more with each breath you take, all the muscles letting go of any tension, any remaining tension draining down and out through the soles of your feet. Feeling more and more comfortable, more and more relaxed. Every muscle which you don't need to use right now, relaxing. In your mind's eye, imagine walking down a path that leads to a beautiful beach. As you arrive, use all your senses and notice the colors, the smells, the sounds, the objects, and the feel of this place. You may be all alone at this beach, or you could be with strangers, friends, or even animals who have joined you. Everything is exactly as you would like it to be. This place is just perfect for you today. It is comfortable and warm and safe in this place. You can hear the ocean waves Smell the salt sea air and feel the warmth of the sand against your toes. Now find a spot on the beach where you can rest a while, perhaps sitting or lying down. Feel the support that is there for you today at this beach. Nothing can affect you. Nothing can disturb you. No matter what occurs in the outside world, you are safe and supported here. This beach is a peaceful and comfortable place. As you relax even more, begin to feel the warmth and comfort of the sun touching the skin of the body. It's just right, there's just a right amount of warmth. And there may be a cool breeze on parts of your body that need it some coolness today. Feel the warmth of the sun and the sand making contact with the rest of your body. The warmth from the pleasant sunshine begins to fill the center of your body with a very pleasant healing glow. You can begin to notice this place of comfort, of warmth, of safety in the center of the body. And as you begin to feel safe and warmth begin to spread, it is a pleasant sensation. And you can imagine this warmth spreading out from the core of your body, almost like rays of the sun, spreading out throughout the torso now. Warm, comfortable, soothing sensations. Almost like this comfort and warmth is spreading out throughout the torso, throughout the abdomen, throughout the chest, throughout the lower, middle, and upper back, spreading up the length of the spine, up into the neck and the head, and down the length of the spine to the tailbone. And you can even notice the warm, comfortable sensation spreading down the legs. Now all the way down the legs into the feet. And you can even notice the spreading up over the shoulders and down the hands. You might even be surprised to notice that your hands are getting warmer and warmer. Your hands are getting warmer and warmer, almost as if you are warming your hands by the sunlight, feeling the heat from the sun going straight in the tips of your fingers, almost like you are holding a warm cup of coffee or tea or a warm bowl of soup. You can imagine the heat entering into the tips of the fingers. Wow, this warm, healing, soothing sensation traveling down the arms into the fingers. No need to try. Just allow this warmth in your hands. As you may say to yourself silently in your mind, my hands are getting warmer and warmer. Every pleasant sensation. My hands are getting warmer and warmer. Feeling the heat from the sun, feeling the warmth of the core spreading down. My hands are getting warmer and warmer. Just take a notice to enjoy this state of relaxation that you have created for yourself. Feeling your whole body at ease. Feeling very, very relaxed. just resting here. And in a moment, we will begin to travel back away from this beautiful, safe, comfortable beach. And you can imagine yourself in your mind's eye leaving that beach and beginning to walk to the path and leaving it, knowing that you can return to this place whenever you like, that it is always there for you to come back to. You may begin to feel yourself traveling back to a state of wakefulness. Count slowly from A to E. And as you travel back to a state of wakefulness, keep with you any aspect of this relaxation that can be useful for you today. A, coming back to travel back up to a state of wakefulness. B, becoming more alert and aware, wiggling fingers and toes. C, becoming more aware, feeling more calm and centered, coming back even more fully. D, traveling back completely, stretching a little bit. And E, you can come back completely and open your eyes, feeling refreshed and alert. Namaste. All right. Oh gosh, I really kept y'all. I think I've kept y'all almost 30 minutes. So if you have to tune off, I understand. If you have 5 more minutes, stay on, and then I'm going to go right through our inspirational message. But before I do so, I want to recognize those of you that are on here live. Miss Pat, thank you for writing those questions of reflection in honor of day 2 of Kwanzaa, self-determination. The questions are, for those of you who are tuning in later, question number 1, who am I? Question number 2, am I really who I say I am? And question number 3, am I all that I ought to be? Thank you, Miss Pat, for writing those questions on YouTube. I appreciate that. And grand rising to you, my friend. I'm sorry again. I was a little over, I think about maybe 6 minutes late today. And then I got on a little tangent. I shared with you all a comment I received yesterday in regarding to my intro Kwanzaa practice to you all. A comment that I received from a viewer. I think a new viewer. I've never seen her before. So, and just encouraging everyone, not only those of the Black community, but all communities. I think this Kwanzaa is a practice that we all can share, but it is geared more towards the Black community and me personally, again, being of the Black community. I think we need this, especially during these times. And it's not to start a revolution, not going out there in the streets causing war, but it is to start a mental and spiritual revolution, a rebirth, a cleansing, a conditioning, going back to the grassroots of family, how we can serve our family, how we can serve our community, how we could better serve ourselves. I think that's the basis of Kwanzaa. And I think it's misunderstood. Whenever we have something catered to one certain group, other groups tend to be fearful of those instead of embracing it and being thankful that you have a community that's trying to better themselves so they could therefore be a betterment for the community to the globe, to the world as a whole. Okay, enough of ranting. All right, Talisa, my beautiful Talisa, I see you on here. Grand rising to you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that you saying I look majestic. And she's already being my little cheerleader, advising everyone to like, subscribe, and hit those notification bells. Thank you for that. And on Instagram, I have Miss Pat on here as well. She also put the questions on Instagram. And for those of you who may want to use them as a practice of reflection later on today. So Miss Pat, I'm waving to you. Miss Tony from England is on here. I'm always elated when I see you, Miss Tony, because I know there's like a 12-hour difference where you are. All right. Hi, I hope you all had a great Christmas day. I had a wonderful Christmas day, and I allowed myself to relax yesterday, which is my segue. I know I said I wasn't going any more tangents, but the last day, I guess I would say Christmas Day, I acquired a lower back pain. And I think that was when I went to the carnival with the family, and we went, me and the little ones, and we were all surprised. The little ones, when I'm talking about 6 and 11 years old, they was hanging on with me. None of the adults like to ride like I like to ride, but these little ones were on there, and we went on this major roller coaster. When I say major, I mean the ones that go upside down and dip and you shaking up. And I think the juking and juking that it was doing kind of did something to my lower back area. And I'm saying this because this practice we just did, relaxing and sending healing thoughts, loving thoughts to those areas of tension, they work. I didn't do something as extensive as what we did today, but yesterday when the family was doing a gift exchange, I allowed myself to stay home and just relax and send love throughout my body. And I tell you, I feel 80% better. Just the power of this. Just something just to think of that you could do, give yourself love and a healing treatment. And I'm not saying don't go to the chiropractor or the doctor if you need to, but I am saying that you do have power within you to give yourself some sense of relief as well. So let's go into today's message. And today's message comes from the daily publication of the Daily Word, and it is titled, God's Comforting Love is Mine to Share. Many times throughout your life, a kind word or a friendly gesture blessed you during a difficult time. Even years later, you remember those moments and feel grateful for the kindness that comforted you. God's soothing presence is at the heart of every kind word and loving touch. You are never without the love of God. Remember that. Remembering how caring people have been there for you in times of need, you look for ways to pass that kindness on, to be there for someone who needs you. Even a short message or brief visit can be a comfort to someone who is longing to be lifted up. Your compassionate heart always finds the right words and actions. So don't worry about whether I don't know what the right words, the right thing to do. Just go into the situation. Just be with that loved one, with that friend, and just let go of you sometimes and just let spirit within do the talking through you. You always say the right thing, always do the right thing. Sometimes just be your presence and not speaking is the comforting thing for someone. All right, so moving on with the reading. There is no difficulty or trial that divine love cannot help overcome. So on this marvelous day, we set the intention to be comfort in action, in expression, just maintaining the awareness of how someone comforted us, how a small gesture, a smile, a greeting, or just asking us how we were doing, how that comforted us. We hold on to these memories, those feelings as we go throughout this day, making it so much easier despite what may be going on in our personal lives. These memories help us to be kind, to also produce a small gesture of a smile or greeting to someone else, whether we know them or not. This loving kindness may be expressed at the grocery store, at the checkout line, just putting $5 towards the person's grocery behind us. Today, we know with our kind words that our kind deeds will be a comfort to someone else. In turn, our loving kindness continues to comfort us as well. Remember, what you put out has to come from within. So if you're putting out love and kindness, guess what? That love and kindness spreads within you. So today, we allow God's comfort and love to be shared to the world. And so it is. If you haven't already done so, as my beautiful Talisa had advised us, please click on that like button. Follow me if you're on Instagram. I just saw someone just follow me, a DJ. I don't know if DJ is listening and I can't see you, or you just found me elsewhere. But if you're on Instagram, follow me at SlimBrother THA73 and subscribe if you haven't already done so to my YouTube channel. Subscribe at Inspirational Moments with Joseph Long. Also, if you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit that notification bell so that you may be notified every time I come on YouTube Live or post a new video. Speaking of Kwanzaa, just to ruffle the feathers a little bit, since I'm noticing that I'm being seen now. That's a wonderful thing. That's what I got out of all of that with that comment yesterday. Just know that I will be doing a live Kwanzaa presentation this Friday at 7 a.m. In place of this, I will be doing a live presentation at 7 a.m. on my TikTok and Instagram platforms. If you're not a TikTok or Instagram friend of mine, I suggest you be that a friend of mine now. Follow me on either or both platforms. You can find me at SlimBrother THA73. Or just type in my full name, Joseph Long, and I think you will come up. You all know this beautiful face when you see it. Tonight, I do plan on conducting a live guided meditation at 9:50 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on my Facebook and Instagram platforms. So I look forward to seeing you all then. I held y'all all a little too long already, so I'm moving forward, but I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to meditate with me, for listening to my message, listening to me rant on a little bit. I think it was a productive rant, but let me know. Or be like, Joseph, you did a little, you went too much or whatever. I want to hear all of that. I want to thank you and know that I love you and I appreciate you. Peace and blessings.